Hi guys, welcome back to my crafting channel. Hope you subscribe. If you haven't, please do. Right, today I am crafting, okay? No more shopping hauls, I am crafting with the stuff that I've bought because I need to. And I apologise about the background noise. Fido has now decided he is going to eat his dinner, even though he's had all day to do it. And you may hear a squeak. That is Lola, who's now decided to play with the noisiest toy in the house. So I'm going to carry on as a professional. Yeah, right. Okay, so today I am going to do a crafting item because, as you saw from my recent shopping hauls, I have lots of stock and I need to use it. So today I'm going to make an Easter wreath, and you saw in my last video the wreath that I had, and then on one of my recent shopping hauls I bought 4 packs of string from Poundland for £1, obviously. So you got 2 greens and you got 2 of the Hessian, the standard colour. So what I've done is I've literally wrapped just one of these around my wreath ring. Okay, I didn't think you'd want to see me do it because it took me forever. I sat watching TV doing it, and I just used a bit to make myself a little tie at the top. Okay, so I've literally just wrapped it round and tied it off, so nothing special. Okay, now because I've already put my hanging, I need to make sure I know that's my top. All right, and then for this I'm going to be using some carrots, a bunny, some flowers. I've got the ivy that I bought last time, and it's over here. Some wood. Okay, so better get crafting, haven't I? Right, let me show you what I'm doing. So I'm going to pop you down. All right. Right, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So this is my top, which you can't see. This is my bottom. First of all, what I want to do, make sure I put my heat gun on because I'm going to need that quite a lot today, is get my ivy out of my bag. This is the ivy I bought the other day. I think it was 2 meters in this bag for £1. Yeah, 2 meters, which is quite a lot of ivy. And I actually quite like it because it's actually, I'm not saying it looks real, but some of the ivy you buy can look really, really cheap and a bit sort of nasty. So, but I'm quite chuffed with this. So what I need to do now is to wrap this ivy around, and I'm going to glue it in place. So the top bit here, I don't know if you can see, looks like it's got a bit of a plant missing, so I am just going to snip that off just to get rid of it. Okay, and then I'm just going to wrap it around. There is a lot of this. Oops, I've got string everywhere now. Right, this is chaos. Let me move the string out of the way. It's got tangled in it. Right, there we go. So all I have to do is wrap this around. So what I'm going to do now, if I can find my top, that's my top bit. Okay, I'm going to glue this down first, just so I know exactly where I am. Okay. Oops, there we go. And then I'm just going to go around and just every so often glue down the ivy where it needs to go. So I actually have got quite a bit left, so I'm just going to pop that to one side out of the way. Use that for different projects. So, okay. So it's starting to look a bit more green now. What I need to do is start popping in some colour because it's just a little bit too green and too brown for my liking at the moment. So, what I'm going to use, as you saw, I'll run out of sticks. There we go. Okay, there we go. Is my little, there's sunflowers or daisies, I'm not sure really. But these are perfect because these, if you remember from last time I used them, I've got these bits that poke through, and as this is sort of string, this is going to be perfect, but I am going to glue them on. Okay, but what I'm going to do first of all is literally pop them round first before I glue them in, just to make sure I know where I want to put them. God, can one dog make any more noise if it tried? Think. Now I have got one spare gap, but I have an extra packet remnants in my little pot here, which I'm going to use. Oops, just throwing everything everywhere. Let me just move that. So I think another one just there would be perfect. What do you think? So look, I don't want it to look too crowded, but I don't want any bare patches either. That makes sense. So maybe if that one goes a bit there and that goes more like that. What do you think? Yeah? Okay, let's get gluing that into place. So take each one at a time. Now, I've decided that I've got too much foliage hanging up there, but I've got something missing here, so I'm actually going to glue this bit into here, like so. I'll just check anything else that I'm not happy with. So again, I've got like little whispers here. I'm not going to get rid of that, I'm going to glue it on. Check anywhere else. So you don't want it too symmetrical, but then you also don't want it to look a little bit out of place. So where's my hanger? Okay, so at the moment this is all hanging over, but it's nothing on this side either. So let me just have a look. What do you think? Does it need? I think it needs something, doesn't it? I think I need another flower, and I need to push this one out, I think. And that means I haven't got 13, so I've got 14. So by pushing that out there, I think that is much better. I'm going to glue that down underneath, like so. Right, and I'm still not happy with that, so where's my extras? Here we go. So I think I'm going to do, just chop some wispy bits off, is I'm going to lay, just check, I think something like that. What do you think? So I've got some whispery bits as well on the outside. What do you think? Looking quite cute, isn't it? Can you see? Okay, right, so I'm going to pop that to one side for a second because I need some room. Okay. Put my lid on that so I don't lose them. Okay, and the next thing I need is this. Okay, so these are my willow edging. I'm just going to this off it, and I need to find the beginning, okay, which is just here. Now I don't need much of this, but I do need my wire cutters. Okay, now here's my little bunny, and I just want to check how big my bunny's bum is, and it will make sense. So it is about 5-6 sticks wide. Okay, so that's where I'm going to cut with my wire cutters. Oops. That's fine. Lola, sorry, playing with the door. Right, so I've got my 4 pieces of willow. They have got metal around them, but I've taken the metal off because what I don't want is if any children touch this, they actually cut themselves or anything. So I've got more pieces of willow, and I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue to hold them together. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect, and you'll see why in a minute. Right, okay, so I've now got my 5 sticks together. Okay, now what I need to do is to glue my bunny to my sticks. I'm just going to cut the label off there. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to pop a load of hot glue on its bum. Okay, and I'm just going to stick it in the middle as much as I can. There we go. Oops, I need to cut his little label off his ear as well. Yep, there we go. Okay. Make sure he's stuck on there nicely. Okay, so now I need a bit of string on each side. Okay, so I'm probably going to cut it in advance actually. Right, so what you need to then do, I'm going to turn Bunny around this way. Okay, so pop some hot glue, need another glue stick. Okay, oops. And get rid of this. Right, so I'm just going to pop some glue just in a line there, and then pop the string halfway there. Okay, and just glue that on. Just mind you don't burn yourself when you do it. Okay. And then do the same on the other side. Because when you play with hot glue for too long, it ends up sticking on your fingers and it's a nightmare. Right, okay. So stick that down. Okay. Just need that to cool and dry for a minute. Right. Okay. When it's dry, sit your bunny down. Okay. Get your ends together. Okay, and then you need your wreath back. Okay, so make sure you've got the top of your wreath. All right. And the best way to do this is to lie the wreath down with the bunny. Okay, make sure it fits in. Okay, and then making sure that you've got your string. Do this side for you, can you see? Because there's a little swing you're making for the bunny to sit on. Okay, so you want it so it just rests on the base there, and then get your string up. Okay, and then just, oops, if you can find your ends, just rest it. So do each side first. Sorry, this is Fido now, finishing off what food there is left. Okay. I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing here. I'm trying to turn it to face you this way. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure. Fido, stop now, come on, it's empty. Right, so making sure that's level with the base there. There isn't a bowl of food, he is just determined to empty that one out. Okay, so put a knot at the top. Okay, make sure you've got the same on both sides. Okay, you've got a lot of string going on here, so just be careful. And the reason I'm not doing it too tight, because you might need to move it, and I'll show you why in a minute. Okay. Okay. Right, so you've got your knots, okay, but you haven't gone too tight, all right? So lift up, lift you up to do this, right? Lift up your wreath, okay, like so. Oops. Okay. And just check, now I've done this wrong, which is fine. Your bunny will stand up in a minute, we'll sort your bunny out, don't panic. Okay, so just move it so that the bunny swing is symmetrical. Right, let me try it again. So you want your bunny halfway in, if that makes sense. You can sort this out in a minute. Sometimes 2 hands is better. Okay, right, okay. So like that, okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue, put a spot of glue on each end of the wood, okay, down here. Okay, I'm going to drop you down a little bit so you can see again, okay. So I'm just going to drop, so it looks like a swing, but it's not necessarily a swing at the moment. Just going to drop a bit of glue on this side, on the back, okay, just to hold it in place a little bit. And then the same here. Okay, now I want to make sure my bunny doesn't fall over, but I don't want it to look like I've got string attached to him. So I'm going to use some leftover ivy. And all I'm going to do is glue, if I can show you at the back, let me turn it around, okay. So I'm going to rest him against me. So what I'm going to do is glue a bit of this onto his back. Make sure I've got the ivy the right way around. Okay, like that. And then attach the rest of this onto the back of here, okay? Making sure, again, that your bunny is in the middle, all right? The last thing you want when you hang it up is that your bunny's a bit lopsided, okay? So, okay, can you see what I'm doing here? So I'm just giving him a bit of stability, okay? Without him looking like he's got a piece of string up his back. Okay, now I can tighten up my string. Okay, so here you can see where my string is. I'm going to cover it with some ivy just to hide it. Like so. Another piece here, like so. In there, yep, okay. Right, so we're almost done. Now obviously my rabbit would be holding on to the swing. So I'm going to glue its arm onto the swing. Just a little bit of hot glue. Just hold it on. Just be careful when you do this, guys, because this glue is really hot. And again here. Okay, I'll show you so far. Okay. Put his ears flat. There we go. Look, can you see? Hang on. Okay, so this is him so far, but you know, there's something missing. Carrots, I know. So I'm laying back down again, and I have some carrots I prepared earlier. And again, these are from my Poundland haul, and I'm thinking maybe a couple of carrots either side. What do you think? Down here, can you see? Let me put you back down so you can see what I'm doing. Right, so I'm thinking putting some carrots either side here of his swing. So I'll just pop those there. And then a couple on the other side as well, I think. There we go. And I think, without overdoing it, I think he is done. What do you think? Oh, so this is my little Easter bunny wreath. If you can see it, I'm going to clear this mess away. I'm going to show it you properly, okay? Right, so here is my finished Easter bunny wreath. What do you think? Pretty cute, isn't he? Obviously this is an indoor wreath, not an outdoor wreath. But for things I bought from the Poundland, I don't think it's come out very bad at all, do you? I think it's very cute. What do you think? Why don't you comment below? So guys, what do you think? I think he's come out really, really cute, and I do love him. So if you do like that, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click notifications, and give me a thumbs up. Alright guys, I'll see you on my next crafting video. See you soon. Bye!